Hey everyone, welcome into Flippin' Hippos. I'm Star. If you're new here or you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel and helping us feed a hungry hippo. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Today, we're doing a very special video. It's the first in a new series. Welcome to the Poop Parade! Da-na-na-na-na, the Poop Parade. I need to make a song and an intro video for the Poop Parade. If you missed my intro on this new series, I will have that pop up at the end for you, and you can go back and watch that. This is going to be a playlist on the channel. It's going to be a once monthly video called the Poop Parade, where I'm going to show you all the poop I sold all month and tell you how much I profited off of items other people would typically redonate or throw away. All of these items are from wholesale or bulk buys. They could be mistakes that I've thrifted, but not in this video. We all make mistakes sometimes, and you still sell your mistakes. But I haven't been out thrifting in the wild since the end of last summer. We've been getting everything through bulk buys and wholesale. When I find poop, I list it anyway and I sell it. I don't prioritize it. It's a whole thing. I have a whole system. You have to watch the intro to the Poop Parade to get the gist on that, because that's a long video in and of itself talking about why I list poop, how I do it, how we prioritize it. But we do. We sell it all the time. And I thought it would be really interesting once a month at the end of the month to find all the poop that I sold and see how much money I made on my poop. How much money did Star and Keith profit on items that other people would throw away or redonate? Now, I did only go sub $8 or less, because, well, that was redundant. Sub $8 means $8 or less. I didn't have to say. Okay, so I picked items that are $8 or less, not including shipping. Because $8 sale with shipping is going to come out to about $12. I don't necessarily consider a $12 sale poop. That's more like really low-end bread and butter. Back when we used to do free shipping, $12 free ship was like the bottom of my bread and butter before I would consider something poop. $10 and below would be poop. And now that we charge shipping, anything below $8 before shipping with just the cost is poop. So if it was $8 or more plus, and then you add in shipping, it's not included in this video. Sub $8. I'm really excited about this video. I like to talk about my poop. You ready? All right, here's some Boxery poops from March. Dun, dun, dun. We got Sky from Paw Patrol. We have some comic books because we have bought probably about 800 comic books since the beginning of the year. And not every box is full of comics that are going to send your kids to college. Actually, out of every box we've ordered, we have pulled a couple or a few that were worth some money. And it actually paid for the box itself, and then everything else is just icing on the cake. And there were a lot of bread and butter, but there's some of these in there. We're going to sell them. We did. We sold 6 poop items on Boxery in March, and our profit was $27.52. And remember, that's going to be a little bit more moving forward, as Boxery has taken away the fees from the sellers. We will have to pay $2 to get our money out, but that's a one-time fee. So if I sold $30, I would have paid, $5% fees plus processing fee. Now I'm only paying $2 period. So anyway, $27.52 on 6 poop items. Here's my poop on Poshmark, a $6 Rebel. Another $6 tie. Are you seeing a pattern here? A $5 remote. You guys, our remotes come out to like pennies. 2 cents a piece, really, the way we buy them in bulk. And a $6 monkey. So our profit on Poshmark was $11 for 4 items. Now, it was easier for me to figure that out on these platforms because they actually tell you what you made, and then you can figure out your cost of goods. So $11 for 4 items on Poshmark. Now we're just going to quickly go through eBay. There's 25 poop items on eBay. Some of these were clearance. You can see these were 50% off. Some I just wanted to get out of my life. And so I priced them low because they were poop. All right. These Oakley golf shorts sold for $2.81. My makeup, $3.50. This is mine from an Ipsy subscription. But when I get stuff I don't like, I go ahead and list it. We have another comic, $3. This Red Ape shirt sold for $3.93. I'm telling you the cost if they sold on the best offer. This sold for $4.37. $4.49 for this comic. This shirt sold for $3.12. $4.37 on a Build-A-Bear tuxedo. $4.99 for a remote. $4.37 for this shirt. The Care Bear sold for $6.12. I'm just making sure I check my list here. $4.99 on this remote. Batman was $3.50. This bunny sold for, I believe, $5.26. $5.51 on the remote. Jolly Green Giant sold for $5. This Dress Barn sold for $6. The skirt. These Xanady toddler pants sold for $5. The Star Wars for $5.62. If I'm telling you a different price than you see here, it's because we took a best offer. And boy, did it take me forever to compile this list. Boyd's Bear for $6.18. Grey's Anatomy scrub top for $6.75. A puppy dog for $6.01. Now, this is before shipping. So even the lowest price you see, you know, like the $3, we're still getting $5 or $6 for shipping. So you're still looking at an $8 or $9 all-in sale. I took $7 on this Build-A-Bear robe. This sold for $5.99. This sold for $5.24. That had $7 shipping on it. And another makeup for $7.87 plus the $5 shipping. So total of what we sold on eBay, there were 25 items. They sold for $130.17. I subtracted 15% roughly for fees. I didn't figure in shipping or anything because this is just a quick and dirty poop parade video. But the estimated profits is about $110.65 on eBay. So the three platforms together profited $149.17 for 35 items. Now you're going to say, why would 35 items be worth the time to make $149? Well, we can list about 20 items an hour, and that includes pictures and everything. If you're not there yet, don't compare yourself to me. Just keep your head down, do your due diligence, and keep working. It comes with time. Make sure you're doing batch working too. I teach that a lot on this channel, and I cannot impress upon you how important batch work is. But over time, as you do this more, and there's repetition, and you do the same types of items more and more, you will get faster. Your photographs will get faster. You'll get to a point where you're not comping as often, especially if you're doing a volume-based business like we are. We're doing the same brands of jeans over and over. We don't comp them, right? So if you're not where we are, that's okay. Everybody's different. But for us, 35 items is going to take less than 2 hours to list. So you're looking at $75 an hour. Even if it took us 3 hours, it would work out to $50 an hour for my time. I think I'm worth $50 an hour, and it's more like $75 an hour. I mean, $75 an hour is pretty darn good, and I'm not going to poop on that. Ha, pun. I know there's folks out there that will say, but Star, you could have listed one item for $50 and only spent 10 minutes. And that's awesome. If I had an item that was going to go up for $50 and only take me 10 minutes, I would have already listed that. It would already be up. We are volume-based business sellers. Okay. So anything that's worth a lot of money or has a high sell-through rate or a high sale price, that gets prioritized and that gets listed first. All these poop items that you see are not a priority. They're just something I do when I have extra time. There's something I do if maybe I don't have a death pile and it's snowing and I'm not going to go out thrifting. Again, you really need to watch the intro video to this to get the gist of prioritizing and how to like effectively list your poop without losing your value or losing the value of your items or your business. There is a way to not throw these items in the trash and still prioritize yourself and your time and your money and what you're worth. If I have items that are worth 150 items on their own, yes, they're getting listed 2 seconds after they get in this house. But I don't always have items worth that much. And I do get a lot of these items, these types of poop items in our wholesale lots. Our cost of goods is extremely low. And I'm not just going to take 35 items and throw them in the trash when I can make $150. Spending 2 hours on a rainy Saturday afternoon watching a horror movie and dealing with all these poop items, right? So at the end of the day, I guess you kind of just have to decide for you what's worth it. Would I build an entire business based on poop? No. Would I spend Monday through Friday prioritizing poop items? No. These are just things that are set off to the side, and I work on them occasionally when I have some time, when I don't have a huge death pile, when I want to spend a couple extra hours working on a weekend or an evening while I watch a movie. But for March, the poop parade made Keith and I $150. So we made $150 on our poop in March. All right, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down below. Until next time, go be productive. Make sure you're prioritizing things, doing your batch work, doing all the good, best business practices. Save your poop for a rainy day. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.